I'm going to start with the BioShield line because this is the first line that came into Seacret that was basically, it came with two philosophies. Clean and safe formula and three completely new ingredients that we haven't been really using before in combination. So what we focus in BioShield Glow line, well, since this was the first time, basically, this was the first line that was created with the clean formula. Seacret was basically, this is a baby of Seacret kind of going on a journey to create like cleaner future using only vegan ingredients, only natural fragrance, no preservatives, no nothing. Now, after the Glow line came, after the BioShield line came the Glow line, and it's exactly the same philosophy. It's vegan, fragrance, perfume free, which only like natural fragrances, which is, we'll get into that later. And then also natural colors and natural preservatives, and just a beautiful, beautiful line. Now, people usually ask me if these two lines are organic. No, they're not organic. They are just vegan, plant-based. So let's get started. We have 6 items in both lines. We're gonna go ahead and start with the radiant. So the main difference between these two lines. Now, both of these two lines are age-defying lines. So they're gonna fight some visible signs of aging, wrinkles, dark spots, elasticity, firmness, everything that kind of gets to you after you start turning in, like after you get in the age of 30. What are the visible signs of aging? So when you like wake up in the morning and you look at yourself in the mirror, and without frowning and without making any facial expressions, you actually see these fine lines and wrinkles. Now, this is the time for you to switch from hydrational line into something a little bit stronger. And this is when we start recommending the BioShield line and the Glow line, because this is going to be addressing those first signs of aging. And then, of course, these two lines can be recommended from people from, I guess, 25 all the way to like 60, 70. It doesn't really matter, but that's the bracket, For the younger ones, we want to just keep them hydrated because they don't really have these concerns that you might have at age of 30. So the main difference between these two lines are actual key ingredients. So you can combine these two lines, and I will share and show you how. But why? Like, I get these questions: why would I go with the BioShield, and why wouldn't I go with the BioGlow? Like, what's the difference? Like, how do I determine which line to go for? I'd say you would have to kind of like, based on these key ingredients, you would kind of have to decide what you're looking for. Okay. The BioShield line is all about layering. Each product that we have in BioShield line has different ingredients, okay? So when you start layering these products, you want to take your time. So basically you go with Radiance Water. It has the salicylic acid. You go with the essence on the top of that, which is essence is something in between the serum and something in between the toner. So it's much more concentrated than a toner, but less concentrated than a serum. Okay, so that's the essence. Now, this essence has hyaluronic acid, it has vitamin C, it has salicylic acid. The essence is going to basically prep your skin for the next step because it's so much liquidier. It's going to penetrate much deeper into your skin, and then you kind of lock all of these great ingredients with the lotion or cream. Now you pick one, or you can do both. You pick the lotion is a lighter version, of course. The cream is much thicker. And the lotion you can maybe use on your face, and the cream for your neck, like let's say that you are oily. Or during the winter times, this is just tips that I'm giving you. During the winter time, you might want to go with the cream, and during the summertime, you want to go with the lotion with something a little bit lighter. So depending, like, on the seasonal changes, you go for that. And then we have a supercharged eye cream. Never neglect your eye area because we create thousands of expressions throughout the day, and all these expressions are going to cause us age faster And the eye cream is just also recommended. This particular one is also recommended for puffiness and dark circles and the wrinkles, and it's going to hydrate your skin very well, and it's going to really like penetrate. The skin around the eye area is, believe it or not, even though it seems like much thinner than this skin, like right here, this skin is much harder to penetrate. So you do need like different types of ingredients in your eye cream to address your issues around your eye area. And then we have a beauty sleep mask that could be used in two ways. It could be used as a mask and as a night cream. If you want to use it as a night cream, just apply a thin layer on your skin. And if you want to use it as a mask, which we recommend that you do at least twice a week, you want to apply just a thicker layer on your skin. Now, when it comes to layering, like I said, all of these in BioShield, like I said, have different ingredients. So the lotion is more with the chamomile extract, and the cream has the blackcurrant oil and so like basically when you're layering, you are just applying all these ingredients one by one, addressing all these signs of aging. BioShield is, so we have 4 major factors of aging. We have chronological age. Those concerns could be, like I said, loose skin, lack of firmness, fine lines and wrinkles, pigmentation. We have hormonal changes. We have, those are like periods, pregnancy, menopause. Then we have age influenced by environmental factors. Free radicals, solar radiation, air pollution. And then we have a personal influence like lack of sleep, stress, nutrition, smoking, drinking, all of the bad habits that you have. Now, when you're using the BioShield, BioShield is going to be addressing pretty much all of these concerns that you might have. So let's talk about free radicals and solar radiation. It's very important that you do use the sunscreen. So this is not going to protect you from the sun. I just want to keep that in mind. But it's going to protect you from those free radicals. Why? Because this entire line focuses on 3 main key ingredients. It has ferment 21, it has red microalgae, and it has beta-glucan. Now, ferment 21 is something that's secret patent pending biotransformational technology. To make it simple, ferment 21 is going to optimize skin barrier, encourage the collagen, and it's going to encourage the cell turnover. Ferment 21 is just absolutely amazing ingredient. I went with ferment 21 first because this ingredient is also present in the Glow line. Then second key ingredient is the red microalgae, you guys. This algae is the most expensive ingredient that you can possibly have in the skincare. And this red microalgae is not in any other line but in our BioShield line. And red microalgae is going to focus on defending your skin from the free radicals scavengers found in the environment. So that's completely, so when you see like the price points difference between these 2 lines, we couldn't make this any cheaper because these ingredients are so precious and so, like I said, like the most luxurious ingredient in the world is the red microalgae. And we are so lucky that we have this presented in our BioShield line. So no wonder that Nadia absolutely loves it because it is absolutely amazing. And then the third main ingredient in this line is beta-glucan. Now, I'm not going to go too much into details, but this particular ingredient is going to enhance the skin self-defense. And it's going to also speed up the recovery. So let's say that you have some kind of a cut or something like that. This ingredient is going to kind of speed up the recovery of your skin. Or you had, let's say, a zit or, an open skin or something. It's going to heal much faster when you use these products. So those are the 3 main ingredients that are completely separate from the Glow line. Now let's go into the Glow line really quick. The glow line also has 6 different items, actually 5, but we'll get into it. And like I said, the only common thing in these 2 lines is that Ferment 21. And because the Ferment 21 is something that belongs to Seacret, and we are so proud of it, and it's such a great fermentation process. And it's like, I mean, I can go on and on about the Ferment 21. It's basically this handmade 12-step process of fermentation of all of these algae and ingredients to actually help your skin optimize the collagen again. I'm just repeating myself. Optimize the collagen, help the cell turnover, and amazing ingredient. And then the second one that's presented in our glow line is peptides. Peptides are short chain of amino acids that act as a building blocks of proteins such as collagen, elastin, and it also helps reduce the appearance of the fine lines and wrinkles and dark spots on your skin. And then the third main key ingredient in this is the green microalgae. The green microalgae is going to help you boost your cellular energy and restore luminosity on your skin. So let's get into what we have in our glow line. We have a Milky Essence that comes in this bottle, and then we have a Milky Essence mist. Now these 2 products are exactly the same, except they just come in 2 different forms, like in 2 different sizes. This one is a mist that you kind of want to spray all over your face like this. And then this one is, you can put it on your fingers or on a cotton pad. I wouldn't really waste it on a cotton pad because it's quite pricey, so I would just use it on the fingers. So what is the Essence Milk? And how do you use it? What is it? So it's basically a third generation of a toner. It is it's not a toner. It's not something it's not something that belongs into a cleansing process. Basically, this is going to prep your skin for the next step, give it a lot more hydration, and make your skin softer, smoother, and it has all of these ingredients that we talked about. Then we have 3 different serums. These 3 different serums, I want to go just back to one. I'm sorry, because I'm kind of like going from back and forth between the BioShield and Glow line. I just want to mention that the Glow line is been created for people that are that could be kind of like any age. You can put someone who is 19 or 20 on the Glow line, and you can go all the way till 60, 70, 80. However, like, you know, it's pretty much, I want to say, for all skin types and for all ages. And when I say for all skin types, I literally mean it. The whole entire line is not created for someone who has oily skin or dry skin, or like, those are not the things that we are focusing here. We are focusing here strictly on your needs. So let's say that you need hydration, or you want to glow, or you just want to fight the fine lines and wrinkles, or, you know, or you just want to have a brighter looking skin, or you want to have a cleaner resurfaced skin. This is where we're going to introduce the Glow line. So we're no longer focusing on skin types. We're focusing on skin needs with the Glow line. And what's amazing about this line is that you can completely combine the whole entire Glow line. If you have a BioShield line, you can combine these products and they're going to work wonderfully together. Now, let's say that you cheat on Seacret and that you're using something else other than Seacret. Again, this line will work wonderful with other products. And here is why. Each product in this line is so concentrated and created for something. And let's dig into it. So we have the Milky Essence that I told you that you just kind of prep your skin. And then we go into the serums. We have 3 serums. We have hyaluronic acid serum, which is called HA Ampule Serum. HA stands for hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid, besides these three key ingredients that I mentioned, this is the fourth ingredient that is presented in this bottle. There's three types of hyaluronic acid in this. And what's hyaluronic acid? It's the best ingredient to hydrate your skin and to keep it hydrated, to lock the hydration into your skin. So if you want to hydrate your skin, if you feel dry or dull or something like that, this is when you go for hyaluronic acid. Then we have a vitamin C ampule serum. It says VC ampule serum. VC stands for vitamin C. This is super concentrated. So between, the three key ingredients are here. The ferment 21, the green microalgae, and the peptides are here, but also 9.5% of vitamin C. 9.5% of vitamin C is a lot, you guys. Not a lot of serums out there have so much. And I've heard people saying this is a very heavy product, and I feel like it's too much and all this stuff. So what do you do then? You tell them. When you get this whole entire line, what you want to do is you want to experience it on your skin and see how it works for you. So let's say that this is too much, because this is kind of like a milk in oil serum, literally. And when you kind of apply this on, you are going to get a boost of radiance right away. Not to mentioning that the vitamin C is also going to be brighten up your skin. This is the product that is going to be fighting the dullness and also the fine lines and wrinkles, and it's going to give you that radiant, beautiful look. Okay. And I did hear people saying, like, I know I shouldn't be talking about negative, but if it happens that you say, like, oh my God, I'm using hyaluronic acid, and when I put the vitamin C serum, I feel like it's not absorbing. Maybe it's because your skin is already too plump and has too much. So maybe you want to just use hyaluronic acid, after the vitamin C serum, or maybe want to skip hyaluronic acid and just use the vitamin C serum, or you want to maybe just use vitamin C serum once or twice a week, or maybe even during the night before you go to bed. So what I'm trying to say is this whole line is created for you guys. You guys need to kind of play with the products, see what works best for your skin, what your skin needs is going to take, and what it doesn't, it's going to probably stay on the surface. So you, like I said, you want to play with these products, and you kind of want to experience them on your own way. So each individual person is going to have different needs, and each individual, like, Nadia is probably gonna, because she says she's oily, a little bit oily. Nadia is probably gonna use the more of hyaluronic acid than vitamin C, and maybe just at night use the vitamin C. Now, somebody who is Christine, maybe she's a little bit on a drier side. She might be using just hyaluronic acid, and she might be applying vitamin C every single day, twice a day, before she goes to bed and in the morning. So what you have to do here with this whole entire line, you just have to experience and see what works best for you. And then we have an MA Night Ampule Serum. MA stands for multi-acid ampule serum. Multi-acid is, if I could pick one of the products, what would be the strongest product for like resurfacing, and what would be the strongest product for everything? It would be this product over here. MA has glycolic acid, salicylic acid, hyaluronic acid, citric acid, malic acid, you name it. It has so many, and it has some like bunch of different fruit acids in here. And what are these acids? So they're going to help your cells kind of like start producing faster. It's going to stimulate the cell growth. It's going to exfoliate your skin, not visibly exfoliate. Okay. When I say boost the cell growth, it means that, like the cells, like we're going to be very lucky if we can shed our first layer of the skin once a month. That means that, our production cells like are working fine. But as we grow old, these cells kind of just slow down, and they don't want to move, and they don't want to push up. So what this acid is going to do, what the hyaluronic, multi-acid serum is going to do is going to give the boost and kind of a kickstart to these cells. So they're going to come to the surface. So you're going to be shedding the first layer of your skin, maybe a little bit more often than you usually are. Now, why do we say only at night? Because we don't want you to use this every single day. It's a very powerful serum, and you might just create the contra effect if you use it every single day, morning and night. It might be just too much for your skin. And you might actually get, like, instead of being hydrated, you might get actually dry because the cell turnover was way too fast. And you're actually going to see the peeling and shedding of your skin, the first layer. And that's not appealing. So that's why we tell you, stick to it only once a day, which is at night before you go to bed. But when your skin goes through recovery process, that's why we want you to use it only during the night. These ingredients are important during the night. And then this is not something that is going to protect you from the free radicals during the day. And if you're like exposed to somebody who's smoking or something like that, that's why like completely different ingredients are meant for someone who is during the night, because you're not exposing your face to pretty much anything but to your clean pillow. So, with that being said, that would be the last serum in this, and then we have a advanced radiance cream that has a lock-in technology, and this is something that you put over on top of everything. This is something that so serum is much more liquidy, and it's going to penetrate deeper, kind of start working from from inside out. And then you have the radiant cream that is going to kind of seal the serum, seal that beautiful ingredients in your skin, starting to work from outside in. And they kind of meet in the middle, and they create this beautiful harmony for your skin. So when someone asks me, like, would you, if I could pick only one, would you pick a serum or a cream? I can't really tell you which one, because, you know, like I said, serums are always much more liquidy and much more concentrated. But the creams, you know, we are always been taught ever since we were little, like, use the moisturizer to protect your skin, basically. So the cream is kind of a shield to your skin, if you know what I mean. So, but when you have both, they just meet somehow in the middle, and you know, we made sure that you are covered completely for all of your concerns that you might have. Lots of the times I get questions now, how do we combine all of these products now? And here is a really great question. Remember when I said dynamic radiance essence, I said that this product contains vitamin C, hyaluronic acid, salicylic acid. So why would you want to use 3 products here when you have everything in one of this? And here's your answer. Like, you have 9.5% of vitamin C in this product. You have just a little bit over here. You have 3 types of hyaluronic acid in this. You have just a little bit over here. And then you have multi-acids, you know, that's like, they're super concentrated. Then you have just a tiny little bit of the salicylic acid over here. So it's really like up to you what you want to use and how you want to go and address. Now, if you're like, let's say in a hurry, or if you're a guy and if you don't want to play with all of these serums and you don't have time to use them, like, you might want to go with the essence, because, you know, you're going to get a little bit of everything in it. Now, if you're someone like me, and I really want to focus on that radiance, I'm not really that dehydrated. So I use hyaluronic acid here and there, but I love the radiance, you guys. I use vitamin C serum every single day. So this over here, it does have the vitamin C in it, but not enough for me. I want more. So with that being said, let's get into like how to play with these products. So let's say that you have both. What would be the order to use? The Radiance Hydrating Water is the 2nd generation of the toner. It is not as thick as the Milky Essence. So a simple rule that I can give you guys, go with something that's less liquidy first and apply something that's more liquidy after. That's a more constant, like much thicker after. So Radiance Essence would be my first choice, and then the Milky Essence. That would be the order. Then I would go with the Dynamic Radiance Essence. We have a Milky Radiance Essence and Dynamic Radiance Essence. This is a little bit more concentrated, you guys. This is almost as concentrated as the serum, but not quite. Then we have the 3 serums. Then after the serums, you apply the lotion and the cream, whichever one you prefer. And then the night cream. And never forget about the eye area. What I'd like to say, because I have lots of products, like my personal combination of these is that I absolutely love salicylic acid, because salicylic acid is an ingredient that helps clear out the pores. And instead of the Milky Essence, I personally use, for example, Radiance Essence first, and then I go with my serums, and then I lock everything with my Radiance Cream. And then throughout the day, just to refresh my skin and just to give it a little bit of the radiance and to give that, refresh feeling, I still end up using the Milky Essence. I just spray it randomly throughout the day, and I feel super refreshed, and it really sets my makeup in, and which I don't have right now, but it's just amazing product to have in your purse. And a little trick, this bottle opens up, so if you bought both, you can always pour some out in here, so you have this in your purse at all times. It's super refreshing. The BioShield Glow line has the lavender scent. It is a natural lavender scent, and it's going to provoke very unique relaxation feelings. The Glow line has more citrusy grapefruit scent. It's going to be much more awakening. So here you go. Now you have one that's relaxational and one that's more awakening, and you kind of pick and choose which one you want to use. I hope this, guys, helps, and I